Bristol Myers four-star Playhouse presents David Niven, Dick Powell, Charles Boyer, Ida Lupino. Brought to you by Bristol Myers, makers of the finest products for good health and good grooming. Products like new formula white Ipana toothpaste with WD9, the best-tasting way to fight decay. Bufferin, the modern pain reliever that acts twice as fast as aspirin. And new Vitalis hair tonic with wonder-working V7 keeps your hair neat all day the greaseless way. Tonight on Four-Star Playhouse, we present David Niven in Tusitala.
A November day in the year 1893 on the restless island of Samoa, where in the home of the beloved Tusitala, a strange and solemn ritual is being performed. A ceremony the like of which the world has in all probability never seen before.
Now, be it hereby known to all and sundry that one Anna Ives, having had the tragic misfortune to be born on Christmas Day, and having thereby been most unjustly deprived of a true birthday, and all the joys, gifts, and parties appertaining to it, therefore I, Robert Louis Stevenson, do hereby give, bestow, assign, endow, grant, donate, and relinquish to her my own birthday, the 13th day of November, to belong exclusively to her for all time, to be celebrated with a yearly fete, and gifts, and love without end. Signed, sealed, and delivered, Robert Louis Stevenson.
Thank you, Tusitala. I shall give a party, and you will please come. And you too, Mrs. Stevenson. And you, sir.
I shall be the host, and you will be the guest of honor. 1 week from today, November
the 13th, Tusitala. Thank you again.
Louis, now could we get on with our work, please?
What a charming idea to give away one's birthday.
I'm afraid, Mr. Hutchinson, I've merely given away something which I shall soon no longer need. Under the wide and starry sky, dig the grave and let me lie. Mr. Hutchinson, have you observed our beautiful Mount Bahia? I've chosen it to be my last resting place.
Louis, please.
My wife forbids me to speak about it, and my stepson refuses to cut a path to it. I think I'm so restless today because the house seems so strangely quiet. No singing, no laughter. Ah, well. You, sir, shall have my hand, and you, Fanny dear, my golden words. Now, where was I?
Your last sentence was, Kirsty indeed, cried the girl.
Kirsty indeed, cried the girl, her eyes blazing in her white face. My name is Christine Elliott. I come from decent people, and I will have respect. I will have respect. What have I done that you should lightly me? What have I done?
Mr. Stevenson, please.
I warned you. You should have chosen somebody else's hand.
I expect my fame to rest on the fact that I sculpted the hand that wrote Treasure Island.
If you would rest your fame upon mine, then pray. Pray that I have more time. For my fame will not rest upon Treasure Island or Kidnapped or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but upon this yet unfinished work. But will I have the time, Fanny?
Not if you dissipate it, Louis.
Oh, if I could just see it once more. My beloved Scotland.
It's still as cold and wet as ever, Mr. Stevenson.
I want to feel the cold and wet. I want to taste the mist and know that outside my door the fields of heather lie. I want...
My dear, what is the use of crying for the moon?
I'm not crying for the moon. I cry for Scotland. You're here because you choose to be here. I am here because I had to be here. If I am to live at all, I had to live here, chained and imprisoned with my sick lungs for jailers.
I will not have you go on like this. Nothing could be worse for you.
Look at these letters, waiting for the mail boat. Oscar Wilde, Conan Doyle, Henry James, Kipling. Oh, if I could spend just one evening with my friends, talking about books, their books, my books, a world to live in. Don't you understand that kind of hunger?
And do you hate this island so, and its people?
Hate them? Then I would have to hate children. And sunshine and laughter and flowers. An unending kindness that asks nothing in return.
Then why won't you be content among them?
Because I'm a civilized man and I cannot spend my whole life in a nursery. I'm sorry, Fanny. Forgive me, Mr. Hutchinson. I'm afraid I'm aroused too often these days to wasteful passions. It's the thought of my beloved island children.
It is surprising, sir, how we all get ourselves into a bit of a stew about nothing.
When you arrived on this island, did you realize you were entering a nursery that was soon to erupt into a bloody war?
Well, I had heard rumors.
Rumor? This is no rumor. These children are being led by the hand into a bloody tribal war by two chieftains, themselves children, squabbling over a non-existent throne and the right to wear a uniform, a gaudy, gold-braided uniform. And just for this, the blood of my beloved children will flow.
Louis, I will not have you destroying yourself. One tirade after another. Besides, it's so unlike you, Tusitala, not to be concerned with the comforts and interest of your guests.
I knew at a glance that Mr. Hutchinson was of a forgiving nature.
But there's nothing to forgive. It's all been a pure delight. But tell me, why did you say Tusitala? I noticed the child called Mr. Stevenson that, too. What is Tusitala? Is it an honorary title?
Tusitala,
teller of tales. That's all I'm known by in this island. I've never been called anything else.
Teller of tales. I like that.
So does Louis.
It started when the missionary paper printed a story of mine, the Imp in the Bottle.
I read it. The bottle which brings its owner every wish. Wealth, riches, except one, longer life.
Would you like to see that bottle?
I most certainly would.
The natives believe not only that this is that bottle, but also that all my possessions, this house, even my stories come out of it.
But that's quite wonderful.
It's also true. It's my ink bottle. If only it were a wishing bottle. I would wish that Her Majesty Queen Victoria would get down off her throne and knock her ministers' heads together. I've written to all my friends at court, to Rosebrick, Colvin, and to the Queen herself many times, begging them to do something about the threat of war in these islands. And what happens? Nothing.
Louis? Louis, you in? If you want to see your household retinue before they leave, you'd better come out here.
My household staff leaving?
The staff and their families.
Where in heaven's name are they going?
I met Simile bringing the mail. He said soon everyone will be gone. I rode home as fast as I could.
What are they saying?
They say our love is yours, Tusitala. They love you, Louis. They do this because they love you.
Why do you leave me?
They didn't dare tell you earlier. They were afraid they'd cry. Warriors shouldn't cry, Simile said. They are warriors now, Louis.
We must put a stop to this madness.
Nothing you can do about it. You can't change their minds because the only reason they're going is out of love for you. They've divided themselves into two equal groups. Half to go with Lapipa, the other half with Matapa. So that no matter which side wins, no harm will come to you.
Surely we can stop them.
No, Lloyd is right. What they decide out of momentary anger can sometimes be changed. What they decide out of love can never be altered. God keep you, my children. God keep you.
It's all so make-believe. The setting, the flowers, the children.
The bloodshed will be real, Mr. Hutchinson.
I'm so sorry, my dear. Lloyd, did they all go?
Simile is to stay and care for Louis.
Thank goodness for that. Oh, Mr. Hutchinson, this is my son, Lloyd.
I'm only Louis' stepson, fortunately. That gives me a chance to be his friend.
How do you do?
I must stop this war. I must stop this stupid bloodshed.
Your mail, Tusitala.
Put it on the table, Simile. I tell you, these royal bureaucrats are blocks of ice. If I had one of those high and mighty gentlemen here today, all I ask is the power to make peace in the name of the Queen.
Say, isn't that the royal seal?
It is. But of course it is. That's Victoria's seal, and no doubt about it.
Well, for pity's sake, Louis, open it.
Well, open it, Louis, open it.
What are you waiting for? Don't you want to read it?
Of course he's going to read it.
But you are going to read it, aren't you?
No.
But you just can't ignore it.
Look at the letter. Well, look at it. What do you see?
Don't be absurd.
What do you see?
Her Majesty's seal, of course.
Exactly. And addressed personally to me. Now, you all saw Simile's reaction. He put the letter and the bottle together. How long do you think it will be before everybody on this island knows that I have this letter from the Queen? And what interpretation do you think they'll put upon it? Exactly the same as Simile. I asked for the power to make peace, and out of the bottle came my authority.
Well, why can't you read the letter?
Because it may not contain the authority. Now, saddle the horses, Lloyd. I intend to be the Pitt, the Disraeli, and the Gladstone of the Samoan Islands. I'm going to stop this ungodly threat of war.
What are you talking about, Louis?
I'm going to go to the camp of the so-called king, Lapepa. Then I'm going to go to the armed camp of the pretender, Matafa.
My darling, I forbid it. I absolutely forbid it.
Hurry with the horses, Lloyd. You're coming as my talking man.
I'll help you.
That's an all-night ride, all night in the saddle. Louis, be sensible. You haven't the strength.
I have the strength to move mountains.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
The natives will see that we have food.
Can you depend on their hospitality now that everything's so unsettled?
Oh, they won't let Tusitala and his talking man go without food, in peace or in war. And this will be peace, or we'll know the reason why.
Take care of him, Lord.
I'll take care of Mother, don't worry. The path ahead seems clear enough. No sign of any trouble.
I didn't think there would be just yet. I'm going to set an exact hour for the meeting. 1 hour before sundown on November the 13th.
Ah, giving yourself a birthday present.
Exactly. Double celebration.
If they come.
Great King Lapepa say he know already about letter from magic bottle. He say he like to see letter and magic bottle. But first he go fight big war. Lapepa great warrior king.
Again, Tusitala tell Lapepa. No speak through talking man. Tusitala travel far. Chief Lapepa, Tusitala make straight talk. You, him.
Lapepa say you call him chief. Lapepa more than chief. Lapepa great king. Great king talk only through talking man.
Tell Chief Lapepa, I, Tusitala, am here as envoy of Her Greatest Majesty Queen Victoria. I have letter from her. I come only in interest of peace. Tell him I request his presence at my dwelling 6 days hence, 1 hour before sundown. 6 days. Does Chief Lapepa come see Great Lady Queen's letter? Yes or no?
He come.
Louis, you all right?
I'm a little tired, that's all.
Get off, rest. Be reasonable.
I'll be reasonable after we find out what Matafa intends to do.
Matafa say, wind and drum bring word. Lapepa speak only through talking man. Matafa much greater king than Lapepa. Matafa he speak only through talking man.
Matafa say he want much see letter from Great Lady Queen. He want much see fine wishing bottle.
Will he come or won't he? Tell him when.
Then he come, big meeting. Tusitala, Matapa.
Oh. Matafa already know. 6 days, sundown. He come.
Louis, there is no earthly reason why we shouldn't camp here for the night. It would be much better for you.
With home a half hour away and a hero's welcome awaiting us when they hear our news?
The welcome will keep. And you'll enjoy it more if you're feeling fit.
No. You see before you the man who will present Queen Victoria with a Samoan peace. And a man with all the virtues save one, patience. Let us go on.
Can you hear me? Do you understand? I'm going to ride home. I'll ride home and be back with a litter to carry you. But don't move. Don't move until I get back. Not yet. Not yet.
Louis, darling.
All right, Lloyd, look after the horse.
Louis, look at you. Your strength spent.
Spent in a good cause, my dear.
Why didn't you wait for Lloyd to come and get you?
Too slow. Too slow and too humiliating for a man who can bend kings to his will, and especially when there's a wife and a warm welcome waiting. Is it a welcome?
You will stop this nonsense and go directly to bed.
No welcome.
Welcome for a scatterbrain who roams the island, risking his life to talk to two pagan chiefs, for a foolish man who wants to live out his romances instead of staying home and writing them. Welcome with all my heart, Louis. Now, off you go to bed. Come on. When I think of what that Lapipa and Matava almost did to Louis the other night, I could put hot coals under these mats. But I still think Simile was mistaken. They couldn't have agreed to leave their talking men behind.
Louis' demand was no feasts, no speeches, and above all, no talking men. Louis' royal protocol.
And still not one word of explanation. For 6 days now, nothing but self-satisfied chuckling.
Hello, my dear.
Louis, would you please tell me what you have been doing?
I've been resting according to my instructions. And while I was resting, I wrote some verses for you.
Tusitala! High chiefs come.
Ah. Now, my dear, I must ask you to leave us while I conduct the affairs of state. Lloyd, remember your part, and when you play it with dignity.
High Chief Matava, High Chief Lapipa.
people come without talking man. We talk Lady Queen's tongue in house of Lady Queen's talking man.
Matafa, come without talking man.
Chief Matafa, Chief Lapipa, in the Queen's name, welcome. We sit here. Chief Lapipa there, Chief Matafa there. Tusitala speak for great Lady Queen.
Bottle. Wishing bottle.
Tongue speak much of bottle. The people never see wishing bottle.
Tusitala want peace. Let her come. Great Lady Queen want peace.
First make war, then make peace.
Keep peace. Send warriors home. Keep heads.
Good. Keep La Pipa head on spear.
Keep Matafa head on spear. The people king.
No king. 2 chiefs. Great Lady Queen say, make spears, talk peace.
The people spear, talk war.
In the name of Her Majesty Queen Victoria, make peace now.
The people see Lady Queen letter.
Great Lady Queen have many warriors.
Matafa have many warriors too.
Great Lady Queen have many ships, big like Mount Baea. Ships have shooting sticks, big like house. Only Tusitala touch Lady Queen's letter.
Make letter talk. Matafa wants hear Queen letter talk.
The people wants hear Queen's letter talk.
Lady Queen let her talk later. If Lady Queen battleship come, what use your uniform?
Queen wants no peace. Tusitala wants peace. War.
War.
I wish that Lady Queen battleship come before sun go down in sea. Make spears talk peace now.
Make war, then talk peace.
Make war.
Louis! There's a cruiser in the bay.
It's a miracle.
Now make spears talk peace.
The people talk peace.
Matafa talk peace.
Peace to Samoa, Tusitala.
Peace and love forever, Tusitala.
Peace to all our people.
But how did you dare chance it, Louis? It's been months since a battleship's been here.
What are wishing bottles for, except for the extraordinary? Does anyone have any wishes? Extraordinary ones, of course.
I have. I wish to see that letter. My dear Mr. Stevenson, as I intimated to you in my previous letter, Her Majesty Queen Victoria has long admired your work, and in particular Treasure Island. Her Majesty would be most gratified if you would inscribe the flyleaf of her personal copy. I have asked my old friend Captain Crosley, commanding Her Majesty's cruiser Kemian, to deliver the book to you and receive the inscription. The Kemian is scheduled to reach your island on a routine visit before sundown on the 13th of November. Signed, Rosebery, Foreign Secretary. Why, you old...
Not to have told us. How could you, oh, Louis?
Tusitala? Where are you, Tusitala? I've come to celebrate my birthday.
Of course, it's Anna's birthday.
Oh, darling,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anna.
Well, take the candles and by all means the presents.
Of course, Lord. You got the presents. Mr. Hutchinson, will you help me, please?
We have a birthday to celebrate. Anna? Happy birthday.